Okay, just needed a power cycle. Hopefully that's alright. Must have been in some sort of a low power mode there. So, so what time is it actually? Late. Let's get on with it. So everything's looking good on the USD, finally. So let's get on with it. A little bit flickery. There we go. So I'm going to head straight over to the corner of that forest over there, because I know I can see that line of sight wise. And then I'm going to go to the top of that hill over there, hopefully. And this time I'm keeping a really good eye on the battery voltage, and 3.93. So I'm looking for that to stay a lot more stable than it did yesterday, obviously. But I'm not going to do so much talking for this flight. I just like to enjoy myself and relax. It's the evening. Just get a bit higher there, just a bit of terrain. Enjoy some music and hopefully some nice light on the action camera. See right over towards Benvoorlijk, I can stick a crew in there. That's actually where I wanted to fly today, but when I was approaching the fly site, there's some idea, there was some very loud bangs, and there's a munition company that's doing some explosives testing. So I had to change my plans. Right, I'm just not going to bother these deer. Come up the hillside here. Watch it under too low here because there's quite a bit of terrain in between me and the bottom of the valley there. So, So let's go again. See that little forest over there? Let's go that way. And up to the summit there and then come across the ridge again. I don't want to go too much onto the hillside there because there's loads of deer there. I don't want to spook them. Just sort of making micro movements with my head just to try and improve the video. I mean, it's pretty good, but it's definitely really good sometimes, and pretty good a lot. If that makes sense. Probably not. just a little bit of wind pushing me over there, or maybe it's actually the battery pack isn't quite balanced perfectly. I'm not sure. Although that's straight flight. Yeah, definitely tending to sort of roll to the left a little bit. Probably fix that with a trim, but my hands are too cold, not to move from the stick, so I'll not be doing that. So we're going to hang around here. Let's go again. Flight distance, you may have to work it. I normally get about 8,000 milliamp hours out of this battery. I haven't been keeping an eye on the efficiency actually. I'll have a look at that later on the DVR. can hear a helicopter, so I'm going to start coming back. I'm going to stay right into the hillside here until I know exactly where it is. Just making sure it keeps some height here. You're reasonably close to me actually. Right, I'm going to cross the valley. Coming low. 3.16 anyway, I probably should be coming home. Okay, it passed quite high over my head, so yeah, it's important to know what to do when things like that happen. So my priority is obviously the safety of the manned aircraft. Goodness me. So I come as low as possible because I know that the manned aircraft is almost certainly not going to be that low. And I come back until I can hear it disappearing into the distance, which I can, which is good. Although my fingers are absolutely freezing. I don't know what they look like in the stick cam, probably like sticks of ice.
My mama always told me I'm allergic to the fake. That's why I can look you in your ass and tell you ain't. I'm from the South, you know what I'm talking about. But she gon' pop it and drop it right in your bank account. I be like, what you heard, your body's out of control. The rap, then African gold. St. Jules on my chest, got my foot on your neck. Look, I don't play by mine, what you say by mine? You know I'm big stepping, walking through the door. And when I'm getting money, yeah, I'ma get some more. And they be like, who that, we that, who that, we that, who that? Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Who that, we that, who that, we that, who that? Take a picture, baby, let me step back. And he ain't paying rent, he ain't doing shit. I drop it to the floor and let him know that you a real bad. Pick it up, look at the way that this talking. I'ma talk back and I'ma what you heard. That body's out of control. Rap, diamonds and gold. And she gon' rain champagne like she just won a game. Look, I don't play by mine. What the fuck you say about mine? You know I'm big stepping, walking through the door. And when I'm getting money, yeah, I'ma get some more. And they be like, who that, we that, who that, we that, who that? Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Who that, we that, who that, we that, who that? Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Pick it up, look at the way that talking. I'ma talk back and now pick it up. Look at the way that talking. I'ma talk back and I'ma walk it. You know I'm big stepping, walking through the door. And when I'm getting money, yeah, I'ma get some more. And they be like, who that, we that, who that, we that, who that? Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Who that, we that, who that, we that, who that? Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Who that, we that, who that, we that, who that? Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Who that, we that, who that, we that, who that? Take a picture, baby, let me step back.
Oh, my fingers are so cold then, they didn't know how to disarm. Awesome. I take the goggles off, it's actually quite dark.